has come. For 300 years, we prepared, we grew stronger. While you rested in your cradle of power.
You know, I really am enjoying the way Joker gets people all riled up. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that people get all riled up over this movie and how the media pretty much wanted to put it out to the pasture as soon as possible, and that failed. You can pretty much thank legacy media and all of the blue check marks on Twitter because they made that movie $1 billion. They helped push it to $1 billion and get so many people interested in it. They really did. And because of that, you know, it got really noticed, and now the awards are rolling in. Now, one really cringy thing, though, is Joaquin Phoenix lately. I don't know what's going on with him, but he is just coming off as the weirdest dude. Every time he wins an award, what's he doing? He's giving some kind of woke speech. And then, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, he goes to some climate change event in Washington, D.C., and it's really funny. He goes there, pretty much tells people to stop eating meat, and then talks about how he took his private jet there. He's like, I had to take it because it was short notice. Oh, okay. Very nice. You know, kind of hypocritical, but okay. You know, I love how they take private jets and stuff to all these events, and that's just fine. Not a big deal. But anyway, I wonder, is he like woken it up so he gets that Oscar? You know, so he gets that Best Actor Oscar. Do you want it that bad, Joaquin? Is that why you're being so woke about it? Oh my goodness. Golden Globes, BAFTA, Oscars. Now I would imagine his Oscars speech if he wins, and I think he will. Like I said, I talked about that before. One thing when it comes to actors and actresses, when it comes to winning, you know, Best Acting Awards, they like transformation. So if you take your body and you transform it like he did, he lost a lot of weight, you know. If you do that, that really wins favor with them. And usually people that go to extremes for roles like that usually win. So I think that he is for sure going to win that role because everybody else that was nominated didn't quite take it to 10 like he did. So I'm pretty confident he's going to win. And I can only imagine if he'll be as woke in his speech as this one. So he wins a BAFTA, and he goes up there and he says, this sends a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
I really hate this argument because it's really stupid. Because let's go ahead and not even talk about Parasite, which is all Asian pretty much, and it's up for a ton of awards. So I don't get this argument. But let's go over what the films that have been nominated for, the heavy ones. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Joker, Ford vs. Ferrari, and 1917. All of those movies are really damn good. Really damn good. What movie is better than them when it comes to getting nominated for a bunch of awards? I can't really think of any. But the problem is you need to get handouts, I guess. And what's funny is in his speech, he says that, I'm not talking about giving handouts or anything. I'm talking about merit. Well, it would seem to me that the movies that have been nominated are there on merit. Movies that aren't quite as good, are they supposed to just get awards because of what the people look like in the movie? Or because of the type of people that worked on the set? I think that's an incredibly stupid argument. And it's a laughable one, and it should be laughed out of the park. What should get awards are movies that are worth the award, the movies that earned the award based on the quality of the film. And the films that are being highlighted have that. But of course, that's never enough. So, of course, we're getting a lot of backlash again. He's doing his damnedest to try to appease these people. When he did the Golden Globe speech, he talked about climate change. And then in this one, he's talking about POC. So he turns it up to 10 once again. So Bounding into Comics was kind enough to transcribe the entire really cringy-ass speech where he says things like this. I have to say I feel conflicted because so many of my fellow actors that are deserving don't have the same privilege as me. He's talking about how he's privileged to be getting this award. Has nothing to do with the fact that he did a great job. It's, I guess, because he's a white dude. Well, that's all it takes, I guess. I think that we send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here. He then goes on to flog himself and punish himself, as what you're supposed to do. I guess that's how you combat privilege. You just live in a miserable existence. It's really strange. Like, pretty much, if you look like Joaquin Phoenix, you need to be miserable all the time or something. I don't get what these people want. I don't know. I really don't care. I like to laugh at them because I think this is stupid. I think all of their arguments are stupid, and I think they're stupid. So he says, I don't think anybody wants a handout or preferential treatment, although that's what we give ourselves every year. People just want to be acknowledged and appreciated and respected for their work. This is not a self-righteous condemnation because I'm ashamed to say I'm part of the problem. I have not done everything in my power to ensure the sets I work on are inclusive. And he goes on to talk about systems of oppression, all this stuff. Stupid stuff that you would expect from a woke Hollywood member. So what I really like, though, is Ricky Gervais chimed in, hero that we don't deserve. Very proud of all these actors calling out the lack of diversity at award shows. I bet if they had known the nominations in advance, they wouldn't have even turned up in hope of winning themselves.
What a story, Mark.
Hypocrites, basically. So, anyway, he's turning up to 11. I can only imagine how cringy his Oscars speech will be, because he's going to win it. And the only reason I'm wanting all of those awards to go to Joker is because it's going to start a big old frenzy of reading all over Twitter, and it's going to be hilarious. Media is going to come out all pissed off again, writing a bunch of articles, and we'll get to laugh at them like we got to when Joker was just rising up in the money ranks. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Of course, it'll also be funny to laugh at Joaquin Phoenix's very, very cringy speech. I'm sure it's going to be super cringy. Of course, not everybody is enjoying all of the Oscars talk. We have some very big NPC media outlets such as B Media, female dog media, whatever. I don't want to say the word because of YouTube. They're doing hashtag ByeOscars. We are not covering the 2020 Academy Awards. Here's why. You already know why. The same stuff we already went over, because they expect handouts for movies now. Why don't we just start an award? The handout awards. That's what we'll do. That's what they're talking about here, but they don't even realize it. So that's what we'll do. The Oscars, Golden Globes, BAFTAs, all these really just useless other awards. The only one that I think matters is the Oscars, to be honest. Let's just go ahead. We'll do handout nominations before the real ones. So this way these people will shut up about it. So they're starting a big thing. B Media starting a trend. Hashtag ByeOscars. We're going to start it. This was February 3rd when they announced it at 10:55 a.m. So pretty early in the day. And then the Mary Sue decided they're going to join in. We're joining B Media and boycotting the 2020 Oscars. Well, I wonder, how do you think that B Media and the Mary Sue are going to pull this off? Do you think, I have it pulled up right here, we're going to do the big reveal. So here's the original tweet. They put it out at 2:43 p.m. February 3rd. I wonder how much power these massive, colossal websites of power really managed to get this going. I'm sure it was a massive success. Oh, what's this? 28 retweets, 89 likes. I also wanted to see if people were actually using the hashtag because, well, you know, that's really the true indicator, not how many people like their stupid tweet. Let's go ahead and take a look. And we have about this many people using it. Not very many. It's not moving at all. I'd like to point out that B Media has 217,000 followers. That's it. So here we go. Look at that. That's the entire amount of people using it. A handful. So it's not going anywhere. Now, to be fair, we're not really that close to the Oscars yet. We'll see if it picks up because I'm sure they'll keep pushing this and retweeting it. And, you know, I'm sure that people are going to be all butthurt about it. So it's going to be funny to watch. So really, that's pretty much it. What's going to be really funny is the day of the Oscars. So if Joaquin Phoenix wins, and I think he will, His speech is going to be super cringe. It'll be fun to make fun of on the channel. Then there'll also be the second video where everyone screeches about all the awards that the Joker won. That's going to be a fun video to make. That's going to be my favorite video to make because I love watching them screech about that movie. I had a good time when that movie was coming out because every day people were butthurt about it. It was great. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about them trying to boycott the Oscars. What do you think about Joaquin Phoenix acting like a jackass? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. Also, throw a like up, share the video. Those are the 3 greatest things you can do for any channel is comment, like, and share the video. It really helps them, like more than anything. Also, make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that and subscribe if you're new.